So I've been in the UK for over a year now, like a year and a few months. And there are like some cultural shocks I have experienced since I've been here. I want to share it with you guys. So which really shocked me, like from coming from Nigeria, but my home country. So the first one is that people are so polite here, like they are so polite. In like extremely polite, saying please, sorry, saying thank you, just little things, and they're so appreciative of you when you do. Like, it might not be a lot to you, but to them they're like, oh, thank you so much for this actually, in my office, if you do something outside the normal work, the way they appreciate you, like they're so, even when you're going, like you order like an Uber, so polite. In the market, so polite, their interaction. Unlike, where I'm coming from, Nigeria, like everybody just always angry. Here they're all happy, smiling, especially when it's sunny. The weather is sunny, but the weather is gloomy. Yeah, people can be, they might not be smiling, but they're still very polite, whatever it may be, to whatever you are. Everybody just polite to everybody. Secondly, they take time very seriously. Like if it's 2 o'clock, it's 2 p.m. If you come, in fact, sometimes the you have, like, there's an activity and you are an hour late, you literally miss the main event. Whatever that is left might just be, other things, but the main event, as they say, that time is that time. Or especially when you have like beauty appointments, your beauty appointment is by 2, you come 2:30. Before what, charge you late fee first of all. And no, they don't joke with time here. They don't joke. We have a meeting, it's 2 on the dot. Everybody's here, do the meeting and be done and go out. Then also 3, everyone here calls you like darling or love. As at first, it shocked me, 'cause I'm like, do you know me from somewhere? Imagine you go to the market, I'm like, oh, what do you want, love? What do you want, darling? I was just like, short can fast, keko foshi. What's going on here? Or like you're in the cab and you're like, oh, where are you going to, love? Where are you going to, darling? And it was so weird to me, like so weird to me. But that's how they do here. Like, love, darling doesn't mean, it's not that deep. So anybody can call you love or darling. Then also winter, sun sets during the winter super early by 4 p.m. Like the sun has set by 4 p.m. and it becomes dark. Like after the sunset, it becomes dark from like 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Like, I think the first time I experienced it, I think I slept and I woke up and it's dark. And I had to call everyone. I'm like, guy, what's going on here? Why the hell is it dark by 5 p.m.? What's going on? Like, darkness, thick darkness. Then, however, during the summer is reversed. So it gets dark like from 9 p.m., 8:30 ish, 9 p.m. So 6 to like 7, 8, it looks like it's like 4, 5, like it's in the afternoon. Like, that really surprised me. Also, drivers here, like, since especially my island that I am, I've never heard the sound of horn in this island. Like, they don't horn, they don't use their horn. However, some other parts in UK, they might be using their horn, but not as crazy as, as Nigeria. Like, the bill pium pium horn is even for interaction. They like, and they're so like, they will wait for you to move, even when the light, says maybe it goes back to stop, and some people are still on the zebra crossing. They'll wait for you to leave. Everybody have to leave before any car moves, and they obey like traffic light. Like, they don't joke with it at all. Like, they don't joke with traffic light. Also, strangers hold the door for you. Like, they hold down the door for you to, if sometimes they can see you from afar, they will hold the door till you come. And I'm like, what kind of, like, that thing they talk about, oh, being a gentleman that hold the door. Yeah, anybody hold the door for you. Anybody, even get ladies, they will hold the door. Like, it's crazy sometimes to me. Then also, everything needs booking. You can't just walk into especially a beauty store or like a hospital. You can't walk into anywhere just like that. You have to book. In fact, if it's especially for my island, which is really small, so they have like limited beauty stuff that to reach out to other, which I think the people here are more than the beauty salon that they have. What I was saying, you have to book months ahead. If not, forget about it. Like, for everything, you can't just walk in. Maybe on the mainland, some places in the UK, maybe some stores, but major stores you have to book ahead before you go in. And that was like crazy. Like, it was crazy for me. You have to message them. Oh, say, oh no, they don't have time this today. Oh, I'm like, what is this? I just want to do my hair. Then also, I think there are like a lot more older folks. Like, the amount of older people I have seen in my life, like, especially on my island, because it seems like this island is where older people come here to retire and just chill. I have not seen the amount of older people I've seen in the space of a year plus that I've seen in my whole life of existence. Then also their way of greeting. Most times for them to say hello, they say how are you? How are you doing? How are you doing? At the point I was thinking that maybe they're just saying it for polite sake. But there was one day someone was like, how are you? My mom was even there like, oh, I'm good. Like, oh, you don't look good. You don't look fine. Then we say having like conversation. And I found out that they don't just even say how are you. They're actually intentional and interested in ensuring that you're good. Like Igbo people, no. Then also I also found out like sometimes when you're interacting with them, they tell you a lot of information which I feel like they don't value as anything important. They can tell you about their family, their husband, tell you about their kids, tell you about their holidays, like those kind of information that we Nigerians are like, oh, I just met you, I shouldn't be sharing so much information with you. But I don't think they see it as anything. But so the place where I now get angry, peace is, imagine you have conversation with somebody in your office and they tell you about all their life, their cat, their dog, their husband, where they met their husband, where they are going to on their dinner date, their anniversary, holiday plan. Then you come in the next day and think, you guys are now, parties. They're not wave at you. You guys are not friends because you had that deep, that conversation that I feel like is deep. You're not friends. They will come and pass you and they will go. In your mind, you're like, by now, I'm talking about parties now. I've known a lot of things about you. Like, I know why you met your husband and all those kind of stuff. Nah, they don't see that as anything. No. I also noticed here finally that Nigerians here are more nicer, calmer, sweeter. Like, I think it's just the environment because when you're in Nigeria, a lot of things you're going through, a lot of things like you cannot afford to be nice or calm or sweet. But here, like, the environment doesn't warrant all those all those aggression. Even as I'm like this, I'm just like nothing makes me angry. Like, there's no even reason why I'm being angry. I say only when they call me back home and something is coming up that I get angry and I'm like, guy, what is going on? I don't want to be angry because there's no reason for anger. There's no, if I can't be, don't even people. I've not seen someone shouting here, like people shouting or in the office or in church or in the hospital. Or even in the beauty salons, something happened. Like, you can't shout. You have to be talking. Nobody shouts here. Anyway, this is the end of my video today. Thank you all to my new subscribers and my old subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you for sticking with us. Anyways, have a lovely new week. Bye.